Go ahead.
Job 18:6. The light shall be dark in his tabernacle.
So now we putting out the light of the wicked, man. All the lies of so-called white man that told, man. We putting this light out there, man. Lights out, man, for the so-called white man. Go ahead.
And his candle shall be put out with him.
Right.
The steps of his strength shall be straight.
Right.
And his own counsel shall cast him down.
His own counsel shall cast him down. What's that is, Psalm 64? The white man so wicked he should make his own tongue to stumble upon himself, man. Go ahead. So his own counsel casting him down right now. Right.
For he is cast into a net by his own feet.
He cast into a net by his own feet, man. This how dumb the so-called white man is, man. He just been building his own jail cell, man. He been setting himself up. He done booby trapped himself, man. Go ahead.
And he walketh upon a snare.
Right.
The grin shall take him by the heel.
The same nuclear weapons he committed, the same nuclear weapons he invented, they're gonna be used to take him out, man. The same laws that he made for his people. Now we get to use them same laws to come out here and talk against him, man, and let him know he going down, man. Go ahead.
Another definition for that word grin is a trap. It's a trap. I'm gonna read that again. The grin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him.
The robber shall prevail against him. Go ahead.
The snare is laid for him in the ground.
Who is the robbers, man? These other nations, man. They knew who you were. They figured out who you was, man. So they been manipulating you, man. Coming to your country, get rich, sending money back. Just like now, that's why Trump trying to in that trade war with China, man. But America came to so dependent on China. China really can make this place fall overnight, but China don't want to do it, man. China trying to get all they get out of her, man. And then they want the land. Right, and it ain't time yet, but China coming up with something now where I forgot. I was looking at out here one of the brothers going to it, man. Like 80% of some China can end this place overnight, man. But China think they really trying to come up with a way. Right, they trying to come up with a way to where they can take this land over, man. But eventually they gonna figure out that we just gonna have to destroy it, man. We have to shoot missiles on this place, man. Go ahead. But like our brother was saying, the Lord controlling their mind, so he got them in that mind frame, man. Go ahead, huh?
The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way.
Right.
Terror shall make him afraid on every side, and shall drive him to his feet. His strength shall be hunger bidden, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
His strength is hunger bidden now, man. Go ahead. And destruction shall be ready at his side, man. What's hunger bidden? He hungry, he like famished, man. So all his strength is being famished now, man. Ain't nobody scared of him no more. He got the same weapons he got now. So ain't nobody fearing the words of the white man no more. What Iran say? Hey, we don't want war, but if you come with it, we gonna bring it. Go ahead.
Also, they said that they young men, they gonna see America burn. I had seen an article where they were saying that. They were saying that they were gonna see America burn.
What Kim Jong-un say in North Korea? He say fire one bullet, man. And he said fire one bullet, man. He ain't say no missile or nothing. He said shoot one bullet in his own, man. He said fire one shot, man. But Trump was talking all that Noah, man. Nigga said fire one bullet, man. And he gonna show America, man. So your strength is hunger bid now. Don't nobody fear you no more. Cause your strength was your nuclear power, man. Your nuclear weapons, man. Revelations 13. You made all the nations fear when you made that fire come down from heaven, man. But now they got that same fire. They don't fear you no more. Go ahead.
His strength shall be hunger bidden, and destruction shall be ready at his side.
Right.
It shall devour the strength of his skin.
It should devour the strength of his skin, man. Don't nobody see the so-called white man that fear you no more. Read that again. Don't nobody see that pale skin and fear you no more, man. They looking at you like look at this guy. He's basically the cancer of the whole earth, man. Look at his skin. Go ahead, read that again.
It shall devour the strength of his skin.
Right.
Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength.
You ain't even been increasing, man. And it's been they lie about the numbers, man. But I remember my uncles telling me this in the early 90s, man. He was a Muslim, man. But my uncle told me this in the early 90s that the so-called white man birth rate was declining. He died quicker than he being born, man. So they gonna lie about the numbers, man. It's been for a minute now. Right. Read that again, about his firstborn.
Even the firstborn of death shall devour his strength.
Right.
His confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle.
Your confidence been rooted out of your tabernacle, man. All your lies, your military might. Don't nobody fear that no more, man. Like Joel 3 say, let the weak say I'm strong now, man. Go ahead.
And it shall bring him to the king of terrors.
It shall bring him to the king of terrors, man. The Heavenly Father is the king of terrors, man. So that's how we making you. That's why I say that Judah should be, in the land of Judah should be a terror unto you, man. Our power is the king of terrors, man. So that's why you got the war on terror. And the number one thing you terrified about is those chariots, man. What the brother started off talking about, man. Those so-called UFOs. That's what you most terrified about. That's why Trump keep pushing. We gotta get a space. We gotta get this space program on. We gotta get this war in space on
It's funny too. How you said, they scared of, they terrified because they can see, they only seeing just a little bit of the things they can do, how they moving at supersonic speeds, and then they can turn in an instant, or they can stop in an instant, they can disappear. All the mechanics that the Most High just allowing them to see. It's just funny. Then they see so many of them, so it's funny when you think about it. Like the brother saying, they just fulfilling prophecies. Some been written over 2,000 years ago, some 3,000. But regardless, they just fulfilling prophecy, whether they know it or not.
Fulfilling their own destruction.
Fulfilling their own destruction.
Lord will, I'm going to read it, man, but in this article, this was in the 70s and 80s, man. You had the guy that was in the, he was in the military. He was like, when them chariots showed up, they was disarming the nukes, man. He was like, they made them get out, man. They disarming the nukes. They would cut the nukes off and on, man. Showing Esau, man, your power is nothing, man.
Also, they shot a nuke. They had a video about it where chariot came and shot the tip off the nuke. They were finna try to blow up the moon, try to break one of the ordinances. Most I said, if you can do away with the sun, the moon, these different ordinances, he'll disown the covenant he made with us. So Esau tried to shoot a missile at the moon. The chariot came and shot the tip off it off.
The moon control us, man. 70%, whatever, however many percent of your body is what it's made of, that water. The moon control you, your different moves and stuff, man.
That's why what they say before. See, niggas ain't wild.
Right.
Some people, I ain't going to West full moon. A lot of niggas are mad.
Right. They show you Esau move. What did he show you? When it's a full moon, always some story to happen. He'll make it like some vampires or a werewolf. Right, but it's wicked. He know the moon control you, man. That's why you get the word lunatic from. Goes back to lunar, man. Moon's considered the lunar. That's where you get the word lunatic from. Go back to the moon, man.
Verse 15. It shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is none of his.
Right.
brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation. So this that fire and brimstone they teach you about under the ground is hell. No, this brimstone is going to be cast upon his habitation. Those thermonuclear missiles. Go ahead.
His roots shall be dried up beneath, and above shall his branch be cut off.
His root and his branch, man. Going back into his posterity. Go ahead.
His remembrance shall perish from the earth.
Right, see, the white man remembrance going to perish from the earth, man. Go ahead.
And he shall have no name in the street.
Right, he ain't gonna, everybody gonna forget about the white man. Like it said, in the kingdom they're gonna be like, is this the man that caused kingdoms to shake? As he has become weak as we? That's what all the other nations gonna be saying, man, when they see you, man. You finally brought down, man. And then eventually, the remembrance of you gonna be no more. Because eventually, you gonna be annihilated, man. And then after a certain amount of years, ain't nobody gonna even think of, you gonna be forgot about Esau. You know that though. That's why you always bungee jumping. That's why you always doing something because you feel it. You can deep down in your spirit, you can feel you gonna be no more. That's why you always doing crazy stuff, man. Trying to make sure your soul exists, man. Right.
God.
We're gonna go in on his own people like that.
Prophesy the downfall of his own people. He shall be driven from light into darkness.
He shall be driven from light into darkness, man.
And chased out of the world.
Chased out of the world. You're gonna be chased out of the world, man. So ain't gonna be no Edomites just left around the kingdom for this time like some Israelites teach, man. No. He gonna be chased out of the world, man. The so-called white race is gonna be chased out of the world, man. Go ahead.
He shall neither have son nor nephew among his people,
right? Nor
any remaining in his dwellings,
right? Going into Isaiah 14, the remnant of Babylon. No, he gonna have neither son nor nephew. Go ahead.
They that come after him shall be astonished at his day.
Right, they're gonna be like, damn, like we were just saying, is this the man that caused kingdom to shake, made the world a wilderness through his great missiles and his military might? This is how y'all doing? We reading about, we actually reading about y'all, we actually reading about the history of the so-called white man, his beginning and his end, and we reading it in the Bible, man. Don't y'all know y'all consider the Edomites according to the Bible? The wicked descendants of Esau? And y'all about to be chased out of the world? Go ahead, huh? Right. That's what I said. Then all the cracker man be built like, man, you got to hit them with something when them baby born, man. Man, that big, you'll be able to slam his head. Boom! Oh yeah.
As they come after, they that come after him shall be astonished at his day, as they that went before were affrighted. Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked.
Read that again. Look, they started laughing and telling that Esau, man, Esau trying to talk to him. Yeah. Look at Esau just look back here, look, he just go ahead.
They that come after him shall be astonished at his day.
Right.
As they that went before were affrighted.
Right. You heard it say, in old Babylon the Great came into the remembrance of the Heavenly Father, man. So it's like he let Babylon go on for so long, let the so-called white man think he got away with what he did, man. That's why I say, and Babylon came into remembrance, man. Most High made him look like he almost forgot, man. Oh, yeah.
Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked.
Surely such are the dwellings of the wicked, man. Didn't they say call him the border of wickedness? Lest there be any profane fornicator or profane person as Esau. Right. But one of the definitions of profane is wicked, man. Wicked, heathen, ungodly. Go ahead.
And this is the place of him that knoweth not God.
This is the place of him that knoweth not God. What you holding on, Ezekiel?
Yeah.
Start where you want to start.
Yeah, we start around 12. All right, this is Ezekiel 25 and 12.
You guys here 13, man.
Thus says the Lord power, because that Edom had dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and had greatly offended and revenged himself upon them.
Right, man. So there you go, man. When we read, the brother read about it in Psalms 137, man. When you said raise it even to the ground. Go ahead.
Therefore, thus says the Lord, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom,
Right.
and will cut off man and beast from it.
Right. Go ahead, man.
Saul was trying to catch King David. King David was King David. Priest left King David. And he might sound like a
Yeah.
He said, so Saul arrested the priest. Saul told his men to slay the preacher, but none of his men moved.
Right.
They wouldn't move. Man, the king tell you do something, that's your life. They wouldn't move. The Edomite they can kill by 70-something priests.
Come.
Tell you, man. If the king tell you to kill, you don't kill. That's just how much our people respect it. Respect the prophets, the priests.
Come.
The Edomite killed them. King David said, dang, when I seen him, I know I should have killed him.
Right.
That's why you have to follow your first mind, brother. You don't make a step to them.
Come.
Right now, it's time for us to be fishing. Fishing for Israel.
Time of hunger coming.
25 and 13. So therefore, thus says the Lord, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom,
Right.
I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman,
Right, man. Go ahead.
and they of the them shall fall by the sword,
Come.
and I will lay my vengeance upon Edom
Right.
by the hand.
So going back into King David, he said, remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, man. So Ezekiel knew this. All the prophets knew this, man. Go ahead. I will lay my hand upon Edom. Go ahead, huh? So
I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hands of my people Israel.
Right, man.
Apostle to the apostle, they got salvation.
Right, come.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger,
Right.
and according to my fury.
We're going to do according to the Lord's anger and according to the Lord's fury, man. Go ahead. So this how, go ahead, huh? Go ahead.
And they shall know my vengeance.
Right, we're going to do this in America, and we're going to do it in the kingdom too, man. But first we're going to make sure he's in that 1,000-year slavery. Oh, we're going to be doing all type of stuff to Esau, man. But we're going to have the power to bring it back, right back, man. We doing all type of stuff to Esau, man. Right, we want to get them out of their bunkers.
It said, out of the mountains and the holes, they hide there.
It just, hey, that's the spirit that you like underground bunkers, man. Because you're going to be in pits. You're going to be standing in pits. You're going to be a slave in the pits in the kingdom, man. We're going to have you in bunkers too, man. It's a good idea, man. We're going to have y'all in bunkers, man. We're going to have gladiator fights in bunkers, man. Over there, we're going to have all type of stuff going on in the kingdom, man. Lord willing, man. The Lord said, man should meditate terror. Then he said, whatever we should, as soon as we think something, he going to give it to us before we can even ask it, man.
That's every doubt.
Right. Yeah, then he said, y'all going to be ruled with a rod of iron, the severest and most rigorous rule.
The Most High not going to show no mercy. He didn't show no mercy towards us. The Most High not going to allow no mercy towards you.
Let's sit up.
He said 12, right? It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Right, man. So we lifting up the banner on the high mountain, man. Because America known as the destroyed mountain in the book of Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, man. So this the high mountain. We lifting up a banner, man. And the banner is the Bible, man. The counsel of the Lord, man. There's purpose against this place. Go ahead, huh?
Exalt the voice unto them, shake the head.
See, it say exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand. So all this is according to prophecy right here, man. Go ahead. So when you people say, why y'all talk so loud? Why you hollering? What the scripture say? Lift up your voice like a trumpet. Exalt the voice unto them. Go ahead.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles.
That they may go into the gates of the nobles, man. So this judgment we read about America, it's gonna reach into the gates of the nobles, man. And the judgment for America is America gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Thus saith the Holy Bible. And the so-called white race gonna pay for all the atrocities they committed against the Negroes, Hispanics, Latino, and Native American Indians. So-called, which they the true nation of Israel according to the Bible. Go ahead.
I have commanded my sanctified ones.
For all you Bible belt white folks, Bible believing, the Bible belt, so-called believing the Bible white folks, man. Go ahead.
I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger.
Right.
Even them that rejoice in my hiding.
Who is the mighty ones, man? The angels. Go ahead.
The noise of a multitude.
Who is those that read that again?
I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger.
Right.
Even them that rejoice in my highness.
Even them that, and we rejoice in the Lord highness, but the angels on a whole nother level rejoicing in the Lord highness, man. Go ahead.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people.
Right.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle.
The Lord, man, the Heavenly Father, the King of terrors, the Lord of hosts, the man of war, he mustering up the battle against this place, man. So the Lord is bringing all these foreign armies against America to destroy it, man. Because America got to reap what she sowed, man. America has dropped bombs on people, man, since they've been in power, man. Especially since they got that atomic bomb in the 40s, man, dropping on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. They got to pay for all it. They got to reap all it, man. Not going back into what they did to the Native American Indians when they took the land, man. And how they brought us on slave ships. America never paid for that. So it's now it's pay time is up, baby. Now it's time for you to hear your judgment and what comes after the judgment. The execution of the judgment. Thus saith the Holy Bible. Go ahead.
They come from a far country, from the end of the heaven.
Right.
Even the Lord and the weapons of his indignation.
Even the Lord and the weapons of his indignations. Go ahead, those thermonuclear missiles, man. Because those missiles made out of the elements. Who created the elements? The Lord. So these are his weapons of indignation.
To destroy the whole land.
To destroy the whole land of America. Go ahead.
How ye?
Hey, Lord, we're gonna have Caesar sign next week. I love to show Caesar to the Edomites around. Go ahead.
How ye? For the day of the Lord is at hand.
Right. How ye? For the day of the Lord is at hand. Go ahead.
It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty.
Right.
Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt.
So your hands gonna be faint, and your mind gonna melt if you don't get ready for this right now, man. If you don't prepare yourself mentally for this, this is what's gonna happen to you, man.
And they shall be afraid. Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them.
There you go. Pains and sorrows should take hold of them, man. It already taken hold of the so-called white man. terrorists have already took hold of him on every side, man. But now this is for the inhabitants of Babylon. All you people that want this place to go on, man. All you people that want to continue to live in your wickedness, pain, read it again.
And they shall be afraid.
Right.
Pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth.
Right.
They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
This is the everybody gonna be looking at each other with that lost look. This for all the people who don't want to face reality right now, man. When they hit you in your face on the high scale, everybody gonna be looking like, what we gonna do? Yes, that's gonna be the look on you people's face who don't want to hear this truth, man. Who came to get this truth? Go ahead.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger,
Right.
to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Right, man. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword. Get that out. Amos 9. The eye of the Lord is upon the sinful kingdom. Hold it up. You stop in the middle of the verse, dude. Now.
Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom.
So the eyes of the Lord has been upon this place, man. What the Lord told Abraham, man. He sent the angels to basically go peep everything out, man. When he kept hearing about Sodom and Gomorrah, it was like he sent the angels to just go check it out. Just go and come back and report to me, man. I've been hearing about it. I know about it, but y'all go do a thorough report on it. And come back and let me know what's the deal is. Go ahead. Same way right now. The eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, man.
And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
Huh. Right.
That's a good point. The brother said that's why they have all these chariot sightings now. Because the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom. They always been here. And Esau always knew about them. That's why, he just tried to keep it concealed. But not too many people to see, and too many people know about it. He can't keep it concealed no more. It's being brought to the light.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob unto the Lord.
Saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord, man. So the Lord, even though we be talking about this destruction, man, that's why we tell our people, you got to hear this truth and receive it, man. And Lord willing, you're going to be saved in that day, man. But you got to come face the reality of what's going on or what's going to happen right now, man. So your heart won't melt in that day, man.
But lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations.
So that's what the Lord done, man. He sifted us among all the nations. Go ahead.
Like as corn is sifted in a sieve.
Like corn sifted in a sieve. Go ahead.
Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth.
None of the elect is gonna be lost, man. Just like Yahushua told the disciples, whom the Lord have given me, none of them should be plucked out of my hand, man.
They're gonna be the first one around now, so I come back.
Right.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
There you go, man. All the sinners of our people gonna die by the sword, man. You out here sinning willfully. This don't mean you ain't gonna never mess up, man. But you just out here doing whatever you want to do, man. You don't want to hear nothing we got to say, man. You just want to eat how you want to eat, live how you want to live, man. You gonna die by the sword. You ain't trying to get it right, man. Right, going ham, man. Go ahead. Living like a damn Hamite, man.
And they got that saying, YOLO. You only live once. You know, they got this same mindset of Esau. But, you know, that's not according to the scripture. And besides, you know, having that saying, they feel like they can do whatever they want. Matter of fact, you just, you know, go ahead and do it. You only live once. It's their mindset. And having that type of mindset gonna get you killed. Gonna get you judged.
It says, all sinners of my people shall die by the sword.
Right, man.
Which say, the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us.
Right, man. So this all our people, man. Especially, man, all our people with the money, man. We already know ain't no hope for the so-called white man, man. He gonna be chased out of the world when all this judgment come down, man. We gonna continue reading about this judgment. Go ahead, but now we on our people, man. All the sinners are our people, which say ain't none of that gonna happen, man. Man, my grandma was talking about all this stuff, man. It ain't happened yet, man. All y'all gonna die by the sword, which say this, man. Which is in that mind frame, man. Go ahead. Right, man. All y'all into this fake doctrines, man. The Egyptology doctrine, man. Not taking the Bible for what it say. Talking about worshiping the sun and stuff, man. The doctrines of the Egyptians, man. Talking about the sun walked on the water. Actually talking about the sun, the actual sun, man, shining on the water, man. Go ahead, huh?
In that day will I rise up the tabernacle of David.
Raise up.
Salaki. In that day I will raise up the tabernacle of David.
So the tabernacle of David being raised up right now, man. Let me ask you something. You read about the tabernacle of David? There were men of war, man. Men of counsel. Everybody wasn't no warrior, but you had men. You had his counselors. You had his men that gave the counsel, man. He had his mighty men. So all that consists of the house of David. He had his prophet. He had prophet Nathan to come let him know the business. Let him know his judgment. He wasn't scared to tell the king, look, man, you went off right there. You got to get it together, man. So the house of David consists of all this, man. The counselors, the prophets, the warriors, all this, man. Then you can have them all in one, man. Samuel was a prophet and a soldier too, man. Go ahead,
and closed up the breach thereof.
So any of that division that the house of David that came between us, the Lord closing up the breaches thereof now, man. Because all the 12 tribes was under David at one point, man, and they was like, yeah, it's whatever, man. So now he closing up the breaches thereof, man. That's why you see the tribes coming back together, man. Go ahead. So the Lord closing up the breaches thereof. Go ahead.
And I will raise up his ruins.
Right. So go ahead.
And I will build as the days of old.
He said he gonna build it as the days of old. Remember the house of David? During the time of Joab, man? What were they doing? What Joab was trying to do? Ice every Edomite in sight. So he gonna build up the house of David as in old, man. And this gonna be the mission. Huh? Go ahead. See, one thing about the house of David. David went off. Joab went off. So Solomon. So the house of David wasn't perfect, man. But everybody did what they were supposed to do at their time, man. There's like a lot of stuff Joab did. It was needed to be done, man. It was needed to be done. But see one thing people about when David did tell Solomon to ice Joab. Joab was David's nephew. But guess what? Joab and David went to the spirit world almost the same time, man. So it was all, you gotta look at it from a spiritual standpoint, man. Which I ain't condoning none of the commands he went against, man. But a lot of decisions Joab had, a lot of stuff he had to tell David, look, you guys, come on now. You sitting back too much. There's a lot of stuff he was right about, man. He had to make David look at himself, man. There's a couple orders he went to do. Yes, he got ice for that, man. They ain't condoning that part, but you still got to look at it. Joab still was considered a righteous man, man. David went off too. Solomon went out, man. But they still was the house of David, man. And the Lord raising up that same house right now, man. But he repaired the breaches thereof now. So it's going to be better than it was then, man. The fruit breaches and separations they had, all that's going to be closed up, man. They sit on it up. I got to read this next.
last verse because the next one goes with that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen,
Right.
and close up the breaches thereof.
So this is you see being raised up, man, the tabernacle of David, man. And I just went through all the men that was a part of that tabernacle. Go ahead.
And I will raise up his ruin, and I will build it as the days of old,
Right.
that they may possess the remnant of Edom,
Right, man.
and of the heathens, of all the heathens,
Right. This so we gonna possess y'all. Go ahead.
which are called by my name,
Huh.
says the Lord, that does this,
Right.
that doeth this.
Huh. Go ahead, huh? Yeah. It ain't talking about no Edomites being saved, man. Or no other nations being saved. We're gonna possess them, man. And we just read about how Esau gonna be chased out of the world. His remembrance gonna be put out of the world, man. Cause he gonna be no more eventually. Go ahead, love.
It's Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9.
Read that part again. Let's say the sinners. That's it. Okay, stop there. I'm gonna say something about the sinners. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, come. Verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger.
The day of the Lord gonna be cruel wrath and fierce anger against the wicked, man. Go ahead.
To lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Right, we just read about it.
The stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light.
Right.
The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Why, man? Because we know a lot of that represents for signs and wonders. And then the sun and the moon is known for the knowledge and the wisdom and the understanding, man. There's gonna be a famine of the word during this time, man. The men of the Lord gonna be gone, man. And then it's gonna physically be that way too. From the nuclear winters, man. Blotting out the sun and all that, man. It's gonna be that's a physical and a spiritual. I mean, it's a twofold scripture right there. Go ahead.
And I will punish the world for their evil,
Right.
and the wicked for their iniquity.
Oh.
And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
So he's finna cause the arrogancy of the so-called white man to cease, and the pride of our people, man. They done got up in society and think they on another level than they people now. But as our nation as a whole, we still at the bottom, man. Go ahead, huh? And then you gotta watch your back from your own people, cause you at a level they ain't, man. So that's why in the kingdom it ain't gonna be like that, cause all our people gonna have more than what they need, more than what they can desire, man.
Even the 2/3 that come back, they still gonna have more than what a heart desire. Most High still gonna have mercy on them. And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Right, man. So this is when the Israelite man, this is when you gonna get your this is when you gonna receive your power and your glory back, man. When all this hell break loose, man. The women gonna get right then, man.
How you doing, brother?
What up? How you doing, bro?
I hope Allah give you the hidayah, man.
Yeah.
I help you.
I-
Real knowledge in the Quran.
Hey, the real knowledge in the Quran. You know what? Don't Surah 121 say who the Lord bestowed favor upon?
What surah?
I got it in my car.
I got it.
Yeah. Okay.
So what is that, Holy Bible?
Yeah. What the Quran say about what the Quran say about the Israelites?
Oh!
What the Quran say about the
In
Israelites?
Surah Al-Isra, the problem is nobody understands what the Quran... No.
Go ahead.
Because some people down here, it's
Yeah.
different from Israel country
Yeah.
and from Israel tribe.
Right. We know.
Yeah.
This the Israel. This the real Israel tribe right here. We know those guys in the land of Israel. They the Edomites. They not the real people. We the real people.
Okay.
But my question again, you got it out.
You start saying something good.
Yeah, I got it now. I got it in my car.
That's
Is
it
it in
right
that
there.
car?
That's that.
See, I don't know if I'm really fancy like this.
prison.
It's El Nasura. I think it's El Nasura. It might be. Is it in that kind of? It's probably in the black collar. But anyway, what the Quran say about the Israelites, the real Israelites?
Okay, the Quran said, Allah said to them, not the Quran, because the Quran is the word of Allah. He
Yeah.
told the Israelite, you know,
He say he what?
he told the Israelite, I will leave, get in Jerusalem. I give you money. I give you power. You know? I give you money, power, everything. You know? And I will turn this power to the second time. So the Israeli people in the country over there, they will get, that's the last chance in Jerusalem. That's the last country. That's what God promised. To let the Israeli and will be back to Palestine, but not this Israel.
The whole people over there in the country don't fit the prophecy.
You hear about the Israeli and the Samira. You hear about the Samira? Yeah. Even these people doesn't greet about Israel. Yeah.
Right.
In the tribe, didn't believe in the tribe. Even the Torah told them, don't make a country. You just only a religion, man. You can, them have the power. Who controlling the world right now? Who controlling America right now? Not the white man. The white man doesn't know nothing. The white man is a dummy, just like Palestine, just like Egypt, just like Sierra Leone. When England take them land over, same thing. It's the Jewish right now is controlling America.
Right. And
That's
the white
what
man.
the Quran talking about. But the Quran is giving last chance. Last chance. Because God, He said, I will send for you guys people with the full power, don't have a merciful, and delete all these trees.
Don't go nowhere.
Yeah. I'm going looking for something.
But you know what? You know the scripture I'm talking about when in the Quran when it said Allah have bestowed favor upon the Israelites above all the other nations.
Yeah.
So let me ask. So now I want to get clear who that's talking about. That's talking about everybody on this side. These are 12 tribes of Israel right here. So when the Quran said, it say Allah, but we know Allah just means power. His true name.
It's a God.
Yeah, his true name is Yahweh. This is Allah. This is his true name. No, I don't think it's in there. I think it's in there.
The difference. It's okay. Jesus did get all.
Let's stand back a little bit more.
Yeah, all of them. It's a prophet. God given miracle. How I believe what you're talking about right now. So in the back in the day, God given miracles, and showed for to give them some miracles, then the people forward. Like the people said about Jesus, he's the son of God.
But do you agree? I can't
God,
find
He
it.
said, I created Adam and Eve for nothing. Why He made Eve and Adam from dirt, from earth, So He can create Jesus inside Mary without, Mary here.
We know that now. We don't believe in no immaculate birth. We know Joseph had sex with Mary. The Bible says that. We know that.
The Holy Bible said Mary, she have a sex with 6 guys after when she born
No, it
Jesus.
don't.
Believe me. It's too many Holy Bibles, that's the problem.
But just, I ain't got your Quran right now. But even in the Quran, it tells you that the Lord bestowed His favor upon the Israelites above all other nations. So these the Israelites right here. So which his true name is Yahweh. We'll just call him God. But God, these are people who He gave His law, statutes, and commandments to. So when the kingdom of heaven is set up on earth, these are people who is gonna rule. We gonna rule on the earth, and all other nations gonna be in subject to us. And we gonna.
And who's Judah?
Judah is the so-called Negro in America. This is the tribe of Judah. This is the tribe who Jesus came from.
I'm from Judah tribe.
How you from Judah tribe?
Yeah.
Oh, you an Israelite now?
I'm not Israeli.
Nah,
I'm telling you.
you
If you follow the real, I will show you my idea. You follow the real Torah.
Yeah, we following the real Torah. We're reading it right here. This is the Torah, the first 5 books. Which we'll get it. He Deuteronomy 7 since he won't be Torah. Just step back a little bit.
Yeah, see,
Where you?
Judah. That's my last name.
I see. I
Yeah.
see. Yeah. So but
I'm doing because I have to get some weed. That's fine.
it's 5 years of preaching the faith, yeah.
I'm telling you, did you, it's an advice, brother. Did you want to know the real religion?
Then the Quran also said, yeah.
Did you want to know about the real religion? How you make sure this religion comes from God?
But the Quran also said
Because the Torah is
God chose. Get the Torah right quick. This the Torah. This the Torah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. 76.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6.
You know about the book of Deuteronomy, right?
Huh?
Deuteronomy.
What does that mean?
That's one of the first. This is the first 5 books of the Torah. Go ahead.
For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself,
Right.
above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So everybody on this sign right here, this who we talking to. Everybody on this sign, the Negro, the West Indians.
What does that mean, Negro in English? Black?
Yeah, black. You know what it means? Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So
Okay.
the blacks are we the real we the tribe of Judah. But everybody on this side, this is who he's talking to right here. Go ahead. So let me ask you this: Isaac and Ishmael, who you come from?
Huh?
Who you come from? Isaac or Ishmael? Yeah.
As
Isaac, you know about Abraham's 2 sons?
Yeah.
Abraham's first 2 sons.
Egypt.
Isaac and Ishmael.
Egypt.
Ismael.
Egypt.
Huh?
Egypt.
I'm saying, like Ismael, didn't the angel tell Ismael he was gonna have 12 princes, like he gonna have great descendants?
To tell you something.
I'm asking you, who you come from though, Ismael or Isaac? Because they descendants still here to this day. The first 2 sons of Abraham, which he had Ismael by Hagar, and he had Isaac by Sarah. So
I have a little bit.
you trying to act like you don't know.
No. But my information it's in Egypt. That's what I know.
But you know about Ismael and Isaac, right? You know about Abraham's sons,
Israel, I know
right?
about Abraham. I hear some stories. I'm not that much religious.
Right. So
But
we ain't religious neither. But we got the Torah, just the Torah, the first
Yeah.
5 books.
if the Torah,
Yeah. The Torah. Yeah.
connect with the knowledge,
Yeah.
you understand?
Yeah.
We can't take this our religion.
Read it. Because the Quran say the same thing as this. I don't got the Quran.
Verse 7. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because you were more in number
Read verse
than
6
in
again, huh?
verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Right.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are on the face of the earth.
So the Lord chose these people right here to be a special people unto himself above all people on the face of the earth. So everybody you see on the sign, the Negroes, West Indians, Haitians, Dominicans, this the names.
Yeah, in the Quran also it said إِنَّا فَضَّلْنَاكُمْ عَلَى الْعَالَمِينَ Bani Israel, the tribe of Israel, we make you the best in the people. That's what the Quran says. If you explain what is that God, what's the purpose, the meaning in this words, it's meaning we send a lot of prophets through the Israeli tribe and they deny belief. Because the Arab, God sent from them two prophets, Jesus, and too many prophets. But every prophet coming into them, they believe them. It's only the Israeli people doesn't believe in any Jesus, any nothing, any prophet.
They not the real people.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm
We're
telling you.
talking about David and Jacob. Oh, he's a magic guy. He's a wise. All this stuff.
But this is what we trying to get you to see. These are real. These are,
Israeli people
Yeah.
was slaves in Egypt.
we know. But these are real Israelites right here. The people, the Israelis in the land of Israel right now, they not the real people.
The real Israeli people, it's a Muslim.
Huh?
The real Israeli people, it's a Muslim. Believe me. You know why? Because Torah coming in to follow the Holy Bible, and the Holy Bible mentioned Muhammad.
Genesis 17.
You know?
too,
Did you know the Holy Bible mentioned Muhammad? Read the Holy Bible.
we're reading that.
When I told you quit smoking cigarettes, I'm not telling you. If you smoke all day, every day back, I told you, oh, smoke 1, 2, then you will quit.
We don't smoke
That's how-
cigarettes.
It's
You're
example.
making a point. Go
That's
ahead.
it's example. That's
Yeah.
how the religion coming into the human being.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
Torah, Holy Bible, Quran. You know.
How old you, bro?
Oh, 26. God, He doesn't want to get down the Quran from the first time. Because step by step, He wants the people to believe in something.
See, I'm gonna tell you something too, man.
To get to the end.
We understand that, man. But see, you been taught a lot of lies too, man. Because like your teachers who taught you, did they teach you that we was the chosen people? Because we the chosen people. We the Israelites. Abraham was dark like us. Abraham had our complexion. Don't you consider yourself a son of Abraham?
And the Quran says,
Now I'm asking you, answer the
God,
question.
God said in the Quran,
Yeah. That he chose the
make you-
Israelites to be his
He
people.
will make you a different skin, and different tribes, and different tongue, to knowing each other's and loving each other's. You know, that's what the Quran says. You know, to me, I don't believe the skins. You know, that's what the Quran. And God, He swear in the skins. He said, that's for my shepherds.
Yeah,
That's
he made different shades. He made different shades and colors.
to test everyone.
Right.
So right now, white man, God doesn't test him.
Now,
He
the white,
didn't test.
the white man is
Black
the devil,
people,
man. The white
the
man
ones
is the
have
devil.
ember. That doesn't give him the return and the power and the earth to see how these people it's gonna be justice or not in the earth.
Yeah.
God, give him this chance.
How long you been over here,
You
man?
know? Oh, I've been for 3 years in America.
So you a Muslim.
Yeah, I'm a Muslim.
So Muslims, so the Nation of Islam allow you to smoke weed? Y'all can smoke weed? I'm asking. I'm telling
No,
you.
no.
Okay.
I'm a Muslim. I'm doing a lot of mistakes, brother. You know?
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm not.
Revelations chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works.
See, you got to be taught again, man, because like I was saying, your elders who taught you, it's a lot of stuff they left out. They didn't teach you. They won't see it's they ain't want to teach you that we the chosen people. The man who they call black, a Negro over here, we the chosen people. We the first one that received these laws, statutes, and commandments. The covenant that was that we the only nation of people like that when the Lord made that covenant with Abraham. Abraham was he would be considered black.
Give you good.
Go ahead.
I give you good.
I know thy works and tribulation
Come out, I got you.
and poverty, but thou art rich.
Right.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
So God said He know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. So the people in the land of Israel claiming to be the Jews, they not the real Jews. We the real Jews. The words, you know that. I know you know that. Go ahead.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
They the synagogue of Satan. They the church of Satan in the land of Israel. That's why they got gay parades over there. They want to eat so-called kosher pig. All type of wickedness going on in their land. So they the synagogue of Satan. Go ahead.
Fear none of these things which thou shalt suffer.
Give Revelation 3 and 9 and then we go to Genesis 17.
Yeah, but I'm telling you something right now before I'm going.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on right quick.
Okay. To tell you something. Right now, you black. That's right.
But I ain't black. I'm Judah.
Okay.
The word, the color is black.
Let me finish.
I know
Where
what
are you
you said.
originally from? Africa.
Israel.
Okay, Africa.
Which Africa could have been a part of that land because it's over there.
Okay, Israel. Where is Israel from?
Huh?
Where is Israel from?
Levi?
Yeah.
Right here. They the Haitians. They the tribe of Haiti. They the Haitians. They in the land of Haiti. See, this is what we hear.
Where is the land?
This is a, you know where Haiti at?
No.
In the
Small island.
Santo
Small
Domingo?
island?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's what the Quran says. 70,000 Jewish will coming in from over there.
Nah, he don't want to find. He know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
I'm telling you something very
But
important.
he asked me where the tribe of Levi at. This them right here. They the Haitians.
African
Today they call
American.
Haitians.
The African American in America.
Yeah, it's the tribe of Judah.
African
The
American in
reason
America.
we know that
No,
we
no,
are
no.
the tribe of Judah is because
I'm
we
telling
fit
you
the
what's
curses
going on with
according
this
to the
people.
Bible.
Because you believe in this also. The African America, if you ask him where you're from, he doesn't know where he's from.
Some of them. But that's what we out here
All
for.
of them.
No,
Let me finish.
we telling you where we from. We know where we from.
Okay, let me-
You don't? Do you know where you from?
Let me finish.
But the reason why we don't is
Real
because
black people come
and we
from
gonna get
Africa.
Psalms 83.
Okay, I can't finish? Did I can't finish?
Huh?
Because I'm going.
Go
I
ahead,
can't
go
finish?
ahead, go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
So nobody knows
But
where.
I'm gonna say, let me say this though, cause you wrong. All African American, we know where we from, and we telling you where we from, and we gonna prove it, and we proving it out the Torah, and we can prove it out your Quran.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Psalms chapter
No,
83, verse 1.
Yeah, he playing. That's
No,
how
I'm
they
not
do
playing. No.
Psalms
Judah,
chapter 83,
Negro,
verse
Benjamin,
1.
Western Giants.
West Indians, yeah. Hold on, go ahead, go
But I'm
ahead.
telling you
Why you stop at Levi? Come on, Levi.
Latin,
Yeah.
Latins,
You can read.
Simon,
That's how they like to play.
Tonian, Kens,
Yeah.
Zebulon,
Zebulon. These 12 tribes of Jacob.
Okay, well, I'm telling you something. Yeah, brother, I'm telling you something. Okay, the Israeli people was slaves in Egypt. So the slaves, nobody knows where's the slaves.
That was us. That was us.
Let me finish. Where does the slaves come from?
They
Because
came. We do.
if you ask some African American down here, he'd never tell you I'm from Nigeria.
We telling you. We
or
telling you
Ghana.
that. We telling you that.
Yeah, okay. I'm talking about the Bible.
how you playing.
No, I'm not playing. I'm telling you the Bible. No. The Jewish, no. When the king
We know parts of our land. Listen, we know that they switched the lands up. So when we say Israel over there is part of land, but we know parts of Africa was our
that's
land
even
too.
in the Torah.
Go ahead.
Okay, when them giving slaves in Egypt,
Yeah.
the king, God sent for them Moses.
Yeah.
You understand?
If this was more,
And
this,
try to get them to Palestine, the Holy Land,
Yeah.
because it's the safe spot for them.
yeah,
You understand?
and we made it.
Yeah. Hold on.
Go ahead.
When them going to the between Egypt and Palestine, small desert,
Yeah.
you know, them get lost for 40 years.
We didn't get lost. The Lord made it that way.
Why?
He made it that way. He wanted to kill off that hard-headed
Because God,
generation.
He wanted them to spill them the blood. You understand? Spill the blood in the earth. So you don't have family. You don't have a originally land. You understand? And that's in Torah.
Yeah.
You understand? When them get lost,
So let me-
they say for Moses, we a little bit tried. We can't get in there because it's a strong people over there.
We weren't no little bit of
Moses-
tribe. We left out of Egypt
Moses-
1,000,000 people strong.
Moses-
600,000
Moses
men.
told them, God with us. What them told to Moses? Them told Moses, okay, so go fight you and you God. Go fight them. We will stay here. So
Some of them told him that.
Yeah.
All of them didn't tell him that. 'Cause see,
Exactly.
that's what you trying to
A
get
little
to.
bit, yeah.
Just like you try to say, all African Americans don't know where they don't know. That's a lie. We telling you where we from. We know who you are. We know who we are. You come from Ishmael. The covenant wasn't given to Ishmael. The covenant was given to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Okay.
Right. So we know that. So you're not confusing us. We know where we come from.
So even God in the Torah, He told them. He let them last around the world.
You know.
Because He doesn't want this tribe to be together and
What tribe?
Israeli tribe.
We was together.
Yeah.
We made it to the land of Israel through Joshua and Caleb. So we did make it.
The believer, after Moses, didn't believe in the Holy Bible. After the Holy Bible, didn't believe in the Quran.
No.
So all of them coming in, the real Israeli light, didn't follow the Islam.
You know
because
who-
they know the truth.
Let me tell you this.
No.
You know who created Quran? Our people. We talk.
No,
Let me say this. Let me
Quran's not
finish.
great.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
Israel, it's an angel.
Let me say
Go
this.
to the Muhammad and told them the word.
Yeah. But guess what? Who taught Muhammad how to read and write?
Muhammad doesn't read and write.
Was Muhammad? Was he a tax
No,
grabber?
Muhammad,
Was he a tax
Muhammad, he
collector?
doesn't read and write.
What was Muhammad's first wife?
Muhammad, he was in the desert with the sheep and the goat.
Right.
You understand? Yeah.
What was Muhammad's first wife name?
Oh, he's got 12 wives.
What was his first wife name?
I don't know what the names
Exactly.
are.
See, you don't know.
I'm a Muslim, but I'm telling you,
You
even my
don't
religion,
even know.
even my religion, I don't know that much. But I'm telling you what I know. You know?
This is still right here. Now, this showing somebody on camera. He trying to show you how the descendants of Ishmael, they know who we are.